Today I'm going to show you Bikini, a sandwich that in Barcelona they call Bikini because it's triangle shape. Let me show you the ingredients. You got some Gruyere cheese, young Gouda, ham, a bit of leftover mozzarella, butter. And today I'm going to show you two different ways of preparing it. As I was scrolling around and on the internet, I realized that you can do a lot of things with your waffle maker. And today, one of the variation, I'm going to use the waffle maker, and the other one will be a traditional pan grill. I will start by cutting the flatbread in half. Now in Germany, sometimes it's hard to find really delicious toast. But I found that in Turkish market, they have this flatbread. It really fits my taste, and for this sandwich, it's perfect. They call it Bikini for a reason because it's in a triangle shape, so I try to do the same thing here. The ingredients will be the same, only I'm gonna use two different kind of cheese and two different kind of grill to prepare it. One with, you always wanna put the cheese side closer to the bread. I wouldn't use too much because first of all it's quite salty with the ham together, and I'm preparing two different kind of cheese, so just want to make sure that it's covered but not overpowering my sandwich. I want to have the perfect bite. Then beautiful ham. Where the saltiness comes from. If you use more cheese, my husband actually like it with a little bit of mustard, Dijon mustard, but I found that if I use Gruyere, it's salty enough, then I don't put. But if you're using purely only mozzarella, then it's a good idea to put some. This mozzarella has more water, so you want to make sure that you drain it properly before you start using. And the idea here is just to hold the two pieces of bread together. Okay, one down. So what I'll do, with the Gruyere version, I'm gonna use the good old traditional butter, and the other one I will use the EVOO, the extra virgin olive oil, to give it a fresh and still crispy taste once you're done grilling it. There you go. On this side, I will use very little because I can't. This is a very simple waffle machine that I won't be able to flip side. So putting too much butter or too much oil on the upper part makes no sense because eventually it's all going to melt and drain down to the bottom part. So this one is just lightly. Okay, let me clean my hand, and I'm gonna start with the other version. Same thing, instead of using Gruyere, I'm using Gouda. Gouda is a great Dutch cheese. It's not too strong yet. You have the young one, you have the medium one, and then you have very old ones. Normally in our household, we eat only the medium one, but we also found that it will be interesting if you use it for grill. So it's a great version. I'm gonna use it today. As you can see, I am not a big cheese eater, so when I'm cutting it, it's always very careful. That's pretty much so. Ham, single layer, the way I like it. Try to cover everything. And the last itsy bitsy of mozzarella. Which will hold the sandwich together perfectly. Yo. This way. Press it a bit. Set the cheese aside. It's easy peasy. Put it back. Now this one, EVOO. Generous amount, around 1 teaspoon to start with. On the other side, you will also need it. So, switch on the stove, let's get into the kitchen. Do you hear the sizzling sound? Now on the stove here, with the olive oil, it's also pan frying. So what I'll do, it's not hot on this side yet. I'll just press it down to make sure it's roasting evenly. And on the other side, this is the grill. It works both sides at the same time. Just to enjoy the sizzling sound and the fragrance. So one side from the butter and the other side from the olive oil. Wait until you see on both sides. Flipping. Now in the bottom the oil is all gone. Beautifully golden brown and crispy. 1 more teaspoon of olive oil. Now roast it until the oil is all it's all gone and making the bread surface really crispy. Meanwhile, keep pressing them. And I think this one is more or less done. See how beautiful golden brown it is. Now this easy peasy, later we're gonna scratch it off. Switch off the heat and it's ready. Woohoo! There you go. Pretty, pretty. The itsy bitsy bites. So remember on the pan it takes a little longer because you can only roast it one side at a time. But it's not the end of the world. It's just that when you have the waffle machine, be creative. Next time, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna thin slice the aubergine and then roast it on the waffle maker and let's see how it goes. If it works, I'll let you know. Both done. Check this out. This one, as you can see, the pattern is from the waffle maker and this one from the nice old Santa's pan with olive oil, and this one is with butter. But the best part is, look at it, how the heat melt the cheese and combine these 2 slices of bread together. And this is the easy peasy part, the good old traditional grilled ham and cheese in triangle shape. They call Bikini. In Barcelona. This is gonna be hot. Be careful. Hear it? Crispy sound. It's perfect. It's not too salty. Just about perfect to balance out with the bread. With the the olive oil. Just as crispy. The fragrance is different already from the EVOO. Crispy. You don't have the flavor from the butter, but the olive oil has its own freshness and crispiness. This is wonderful. Give it a try. When you're so tired from work, a salad and a sandwich, that's all you need. Tell me how you like it. Try to make it and let me know. See you next time. Bye.